what if there was something that you wanted so badly but you couldn't have it? What if your life depended on it? Well, that is how the people on the organ transplant list feel every day. Sometimes they wait months, sometimes they wait years, knowing in the back of their head that they might not ever get the organ that could save their life. Well, what if you had a family member or a loved one that needed a kidney and you're the perfect candidate to donate? Would you do it? It's a pretty tough question to think about on the spot. So today I'm going to explain to y'all some of the benefits of being an organ donor, what our organs can do for those in need, and some myths and facts about organ donation. The American Transplant Foundation says that every 12 minutes that there's a new name added to the transplant list. And according to womenshealth.gov, 4,100 people are added to the transplant list every month. There's over 105,000 people in the United States on the transplant list right now, and 77 people will receive their organs daily, but 18 do not and wind up dying. Experts say that if each one of us in this room were an organ donor, that we could help to save up to 50 people. I printed out this diagram here to help me explain some of the organs that we donate and what they can do. Our heart, of course, we must be deceased to donate, but it can provide help for anyone with heart failure or even children with birth defects. Organs that we can donate while we're alive, of course, are our kidneys for people with kidney failure. Our lungs are part of a lung for people with emphysema, COPD, cystic fibrosis. Part of our pancreas that helps people with diabetes. Parts of our intestines, which is less common, but for intestinal diseases. 2 lobes of our liver, and we only have 1 liver, but we can donate 2 lobes because our liver will regenerate itself and eventually grow back to its normal size. And parts of our liver can help people with hepatitis, cirrhosis of the liver, and liver cancer. We can also donate tissues, which the most important one is our skin for burn victims that need skin transplants. Our eyes, or the cornea of our eyes, of course, for blind people or eye diseases. Our veins for people with blood clots or aged veins. Our tendons, which will help people that have nerve damage, and even our bones, which they use for our bone marrow. Some myths that a lot of people think about whenever they think about becoming an organ donor, and organdonor.gov, I looked this up on their website. A lot of people think that you have to be 18 in order to be an organ donor, and that's not true. You can be an organ donor at any age. If you're under 18, you must have a parent or guardian sign for you. Also, religion. A lot of people think that their religion won't support them if they are an organ donor, which is also false. Most all religions in the United States support it, and they actually think that it is an act of love or generosity. Another thing is, maybe you think if you're an organ donor and you get sick and you're in the hospital that the doctors won't give you the utmost care because you're an organ donor and they want your organs. It's completely false. Your life is their #1 priority, and so they're going to make sure that you live no matter what. And finally, last but not least, is cost. Some people think that it's going to cost you or your family more if you're an organ donor when you die, and that's completely not true. There is no cost to you or your family. Being an organ donor gives hope to thousands of people yearly, and potentially can provide the recipients with healthier lives. I'm an organ donor. I have been for years now. When I got my driver's license years ago, they asked me at the DMV if I wanted to be an organ donor, and I said yes. And so it's as simple as that, and I hope that today, since I've explained to y'all some of the benefits, explained what our organs can do for others, and told y'all some facts and myths, that each of y'all will consider being an organ donor if you're not already. Thank you all, and have a good day.